Time now for your JCTV Daily News Update with the latest in news.
Construction for Jamestown's new $52 million hospital is officially underway.
Covering your local weather.
Just how cold, you ask? Well, the temperature is above zero, but just barely at 2 degrees, and that's without the wind.
And the latest in Jimmy athletics.
Junior Allie Edwards had 13 kills leading the team.
For your JCTV Daily News Update, here's Lyndon Schmit.
Hello and welcome to your JCTV Daily News Update. I'm Lyndon Schmit. In state news, a Canadian train derails in Courtney at 9 a.m. Wednesday. The train had 75 to 100 cars full of cargo and went off the rails just outside of the town, which is about 90 miles north of Jamestown. According to Mark Schleck, track maintenance supervisor for Canadian Pacific, of the tipped over cars, 9 were carrying pipeline pipes and 11 were loaded with grain. Schleck said there were no injuries and no risk to the residents in the area. At this time, the cause of the derailment is not known and the cause is under investigation. According to the Associated Press, about 40 North Dakota National Guard members who served a year in Afghanistan are returning home. The soldiers with the 1st Battalion of the 188th Air Defense Artillery Regiment were to arrive in Fargo, Grand Forks, and Bismarck by bus on Thursday night. The soldiers have been at Fort McCoy in Wisconsin since Tuesday, going through the demobilization process. Also in state news, a proposed pipeline will provide more market options for western North Dakota oil producers and reduce the number of heavy trucks hauling crude oil on the region's battered roads, state regulators said. Bridger Pipeline LLC wants to build the 85-mile Four Bears pipeline through McKenzie, Dunn, and Billings counties in western North Dakota later this year, according to State Public Service Commission filings. The proposed line is intended to connect with 3 pipeline networks that supply crude to the Tesoro Corp refinery at Mandan and refineries in Minnesota and Wyoming. Now for your weather, tonight we're going to have a low of negative 15 degrees with partly cloudy skies and no real chance of precipitation. 6-mile-per-hour winds will bring the wind chill all the way down to negative 20. And tomorrow afternoon will be mostly sunny with a few clouds here and there, but it's going to be really windy like it has been all week. 20-mile-per-hour winds will make it feel like negative 15 degrees outside. Tomorrow night we'll have a low of negative 13 and those winds will continue blowing from the north at about 12 miles per hour, bringing the wind chill down to negative 30. Brr. And in Jimmy sports, JC athletics were inactive yesterday as well as today. However, men's and women's basketball will be hosting Minot State tomorrow night at the Civic Center. The women who currently sit atop the conference with a record of 6-1 against DAC teams have an overall record of 17-4, and they will start at 5:30. 5'4" junior point guard Kelly Schuneman's coming off a game-high 25 points against Mayville State Tuesday. Look for her to stay hot against a Minot team who's tied for 3rd in the conference with a DAC record of 4-3. They're 15-5 overall. And they'll lead to the men, which have had a little tougher go at it this season. Their DAC record of 4-3 puts them in a 3-way tie in the conference, and they'll start at 7:30. Now this will be a huge game for them as they only have 6 more conference games left on the year. And before all of this, the 2 schools' women's JV teams will square off at the Civic Center at 3:30. That's it for the broadcast for everybody here at the JC Student Media Center. This has been Lyndon Schmit with your JCTV Daily News Update, connecting the campus with the community.